All right. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Chris. I'm one of the co-founders of Vibe House. This house that you're in is called Vibe House. This has become sort of the post-exit founder community's clubhouse in San Francisco. The post-exit founder community is this group of about 7,000 exited founders. You have to prove that you had a financial surplus at an exit to get into this group. Otherwise, it's free and you can pay more to get stuff. Most people don't pay, and it's a great little group of people, right? But nonetheless, in each city, there's a chapter, and here in San Francisco, we've been lucky enough to plug into that chapter by having this house, and on a day-to-day basis, people are coming over here to co-work. We have some exited founders who are sleeping here. We frequently have folks traveling from different cities who are here in San Francisco to visit friends or to fundraise or to travel or whatever they're doing here. And so they come here, which is great. And then we named this Vibe House really because my partner, Sahin, who's the creative visionary behind this house, is, a technical founder, and he likes the vibe code. And so we vibe code in this vibey house, and that's why it's called Vibe House. We both live in Austin, and when we're not in Austin, we're here and we're hanging out. But Shaheen has a couple kids and a wife in Austin. We're here tonight also with Daniel, who's one of the sort of pillars of this house. Daniel's an employee of Shaheen's new company, Lovie, but was here at the inception of this house. So good to have you, Daniel. And Daniel
Thanks so much.
lives in Dallas. And I live in Austin. But we're all here very frequently, and you guys are welcome back. Every Friday night, we do this thing that we call Vibe Night, which has traditionally been more of an AI demos style night. We're all exited founders, but a lot of us are building new startups or we're just playing with AI. And so traditionally, this has been more of like a bunch of friends come together and nerd out and vibe code together, right? Then we started getting more and more interesting founders who started coming here, and we started doing more investing as part of these things. And then we've been recently reflecting on wanting to do a mix of, pitching and networking, and also vibe coding and demoing. So we're probably going to start, as for any of you who are in our WhatsApp group, doing like, intermittent events of both types, right? Doing a mix of like hanging out on the couch and just vibe coding with the homies, and then also doing some pitching and angel investing and more flashy stuff. Okay, so all that to say, tonight we're joined by a bunch of different people. We have folks from Inception here tonight, which is really cool. Inception Studio. And who's here from Inception? Who's the Inception crew? All right, a bunch of Inception people. And we have a bunch of people from Entrepreneurs First. Who are the Entrepreneurs First folks? All right, great. And of course, we have a bunch of exited founders. Who are the exited founders? Okay, great. Cool. And any other like accelerators or groups or venture studios or incubators people are a part of? No? Okay. Right on. We've all been part of them in the past. Well, cool. Another person that's here tonight is Diego. Where's Diego? Here. Diego Oppenheimer. So tough to spot. So in our post-exit founder community, we have these chapters around the country. I believe you're the chapter lead from Seattle, or what we call the Pacific Northwest. So Diego leads the Pacific Northwest chapter. He built and sold a company called Algorithmia, an AI company. And now co-leads AI Tinkerers, which is this group of about 100,000 AI builders around the world, and I do lots of events and things. He's been here for the week. He teaches a class at Stanford, so he's been here for the week. But I thought he could say a few words to kick us off about what happens at AI Tinkerers. Have anyone been to AI Tinkerers events? Okay, a couple of you. Okay, right on. So yeah, you mind telling us a little bit about you and your background and what you're doing with AI and what happens in AI Tinkerers?
Great. Yeah. So hey everyone, Diego Oppenheimer. Been working AI for 15-ish years at this point. built a company, sold it, built another company, and hopefully exited soon at some point. And then about 4 years ago, Joe, who's a partner, we run a small investment fund as well. A bunch of us got very early. We were working with foundational models, and we got very early access to what becomes ChatGPT. So it wasn't actually called ChatGPT yet. And the story goes as there's, picked up the phone, called 12 of us in Seattle, and was like, "Holy shit, this is going to change the world! Like everything's going to change." And it's like, we need to get together. And it's like, but I don't want to like talk about it. I want to show. Like, I really want to show. So he's like, bring your laptops and like tell me what you're doing. And so 12 of us got together in Seattle over lunch, and we started nerding out. It was like, look what I'm building, look what I'm building, look what I'm building. And he jokingly called it kind of like the homebrew computer club for AI, right? And thinking back to that. And he called it AI Tinkers. And essentially, I'll do very quickly what happened there. So he's like, hey, this is like a great place to get feedback on what you're building, talk to other people that were like building, no pitches, no sales, no hiring. Like it was literally like, I'm building something, I want to get feedback from other builders. So the first event was 12 people. The second event, other people heard, it became 30 people. And then essentially fast forward to today, this thing grew very organically. There's events in 200 cities around the world, AI Tinkers. There's chapter leads very similar to PF. There's one in San Francisco, there's one in Palo Alto. We just opened the chapter in Islamabad last week. Like it's like that. And there's about an event every 8 hours somewhere in the world, except weekends. But it's all in person. And it's exactly that. It's you go up, you show everything's rough, like it's like rough demos, like nothing's polished, everything breaks. But it's you go up, you show what you're building, you get feedback from the audience, people do it, and suddenly companies started being born out of that. And so we've seen 15, 20 companies be born out of that process. So naturally, I started a fund off of it. So we do some of that, but that's kind of like it. So it's a highly recommended. Like the ethos is like build and show and get feedback and like get out there and iterate and be happy about showing those things. It's a very fun time to build. Hopefully you're all working with these tools, and that's pretty much it. So go check out an event. It's free. No, so there's no members don't charge it. You do have to be a builder to be able to get in. You have to prove that you're building something. So there's no tourism, is what we call it. So there's no tourists allowed. So it's really like around that. So hopefully you go to an event somewhere in the world and.
How do people prove they demo their thing?
Yeah, so you can, so a lot of times you can like, what you'll do is you'll sign up and be like, I want to go into the event, and you can be like, I'm building this, or this is some demos I have built. You can show your GitHub. You can like, there's a million different ways of proving that you're like building something, or just be saying, I want to go show this. I think it's really cool. So I'm a constant builder, even though I'm not building a company or anything like that. So like my favorite story is that the first chapter in New York. I went to New York and I said, I called a bunch of builders that I knew, and I put my personal credit card down at a bar, and there's 12 of us at the bar, 15 of us at the bar. And then 2.5 years later, I went back to the New York chapter, which is kind of run by somebody else. And I was like, I want to show a demo. And it was 500 people at the Javits Center was the audience.
Wow.
Right. And I was like, oh shit, this is actually like, this is advanced. And so I personally, I'm constantly have side projects. And so whenever I'm in a city, and I see an event, like I'll sign up to go demo it. You get feedback. Like it's go out there, show your stuff, build new stuff.
So on that note, so thank you, Diego.
Yeah.
It's good to hear from you, and welcome. Glad to have you here. Who's here? Who here is willing to do a semblance of a demo today? Who's demoing? Anyone? All right.
Well, I might demo. I'm sticking with Frankie.
All right.
Still
Cool.
saying something.
Hello. What's up, Brad?
I wish I could.
How are you? Welcome to a very crowded house. You want to wade into this?
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm blocking the entrance.
Come on in. Come on in. We do have. You might have to floor cushion it.
Chris, you want me to grab it? There's your chairs. I'm trying to grab some chairs.
We have some chairs. Yeah.
You want me to grab some?
Yeah. If you don't mind. Yeah. We'll put a couple more back there. Hey, welcome.
Something on the side here. But he didn't know this. I don't know.
We have drinks and snacks over there, and feel free to get up. It's casual here. So, we just heard a couple words from Diego here. Hello. Welcome. Come on in. You'll have to sit on the floor. It's all we've got for the moment. Come join us. This is Bram. I just got sat down before you did. Yeah, welcome. So we just heard from Diego from AI Tinkerers. I also wanted to have John say a couple words, you guys. John is here tonight representing Inception Studio and is also in our post-exit founder community. Hold on one sec, John. Can we see again a show of hands of who's here in association with Inception again?
I have one additional person.
Yeah.
Okay, right on. All right, so John, tell us a little bit about Inception.
Okay. Hi everyone. I think again, make it super brief because a lot of you guys know about it already. So around 3.5 years ago, my second company had gotten acquired. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. I was not making a ton of progress because my life was too comfortable and too many distractions and no deadlines. So we ended up organizing this event where we had this retreat event. We went to Lodi. If any of you guys want to know, Lodi is it's the middle of nowhere, which was kind of the point. And then rented a house there for 4 days. I just basically started calling people up and said, hey, do you want to go out to the countryside and brainstorm and hack and try to build a startup? Because this was in 2022, about 2 or 3 weeks before ChatGPT was released. And so this was like, it was clearly like, things are happening, things are going to change here. We got 18 people to show up at that event, and then 5 companies ended up forming from that event. And so we just kept running more and more of these programs. We're on zero equity program. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. We take no equity in the companies. We don't charge the founders. We just ask for donations and for people who are able and sponsorships and stuff. So that's what we've been doing. We've run 23 of these cohorts. We do these cool retreat events. They're 72 hours long. We'll do them in places like Napa or we've done ones in Park City. We did some in Japan as well, like in the base of Mount Fuji, just like we're trying to find a cool venue, remove all your distractions, allow you to focus, surrounded by really smart, creative people, and then most importantly, provide a deadline. And because on the last day, we always have a big demo day and we get all the top tier VCs to show up and nobody wants them to look like a fool. In front of an audience of people that they care about. So people end up working pretty hard, and it's a great way to be that catalyst to like help you go from I'm thinking about doing my next company to like I'm fully committed. Yeah. Like, and then we now do a bunch of different types of events. We do co-founder matching events. We do retreats. We do our build-a-thon events. We do like just a bunch of, and it's all community driven. Everyone's volunteer within Inception. We're about like 250 some odd people right now. And then, so if you guys are like potentially in the market to look for co-founder, we have a co-founder match event on June 17th. We'll have a retreat event like towards the end of June as well. So if any of you guys, you need that little push, to help you get started, we're here to provide that. So
Great.
Yes.
Awesome. Super. Yeah. And then we also have Noah here from EF.
Alright.
Noah, do you want to tell us a little bit about EF? Who's here from EF tonight?
We have a solid group of founders here today. I think just under 10. And so EF, basically what we do is we invest in people at the earliest stage. Our goal is to find exceptional folks, pre-idea, pre-co-founder, bring them into our network and help create, more founders is our mission. We have offices across the world, so Paris, London, SF, and Bangalore. And we bring all of our founders here to, bring them into the SF ecosystem and pitch in front of great folks like everyone here. So that's a little bit about you.
Awesome. Terrific. All right, well, guys, let's get started. So, a couple other quick words. We have a couple people who have to go, so they're going to go first or are entitled deadlines. But another couple quick housekeeping items. One, Mike, you're doing an event here next Thursday.
Yeah, if anyone's into go-to-market, we have the founder of Goji Berry. If anyone's familiar with them speaking, they essentially went from 800K in ARR to 2.5 million in the last 2 months. So if you're into go-to-market, next Thursday is going to be a good event.
And it's like you go to market like cold emailing.
Yeah,
and
like
ads
cold
and-
emailing, cold outreach, signal-based outreach. You're doing some stuff with content, and then using kind of that content to generate, do some cold outreach to get customers.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. So that's that. And then I wanted to be sure to mention that this house is our post-exit founder clubhouse. It's also the office of Lovie. And Lovie is an agentic banking company founded by my business partner, roommate, Shaheen. Hello. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell folks real quick about Lovie?
Yeah, sure.
Hi everyone, I am one of the founding engineers in Lovie.co. We are building
Cheers.
we are
Okay,
building
welcome
an
to my
AI
channel,
native banking solution for AI native founders, basically for especially international founders, to let them easily start their business, create their business, get their bank account, credit cards, invoicing, etc., and then the solution the company as well. So everything is going to be live on your terminals, basically. Like people can easily use our tools as an MCP on Cloud Code, Manus, ChatGPT, whatever they are using. This is the idea. I'm building the legal tech products like the corporate compliance stuff, company formation, cap table, and etc. And I would love to talk with you about the cap table. If you like have some problems with the cap table, we try to solve it. And please let me know. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all.
Thanks. Cool. Thanks. All right. Great. Last housekeeping thing. So dinner. We sometimes have a special dinner circumstance tonight. We're gonna try and order dinner from either a few different places or one place. We have a local pizza place. Does anyone object to a whole bunch of pizza?
Keep it simple.
Keep it
It's a great
simple.
idea.
Okay. All right.
Maybe dietary requirements.
Yes.
Do you want me to volunteer? If you have them, just come and let me know.
Do you mind if we quickly just anyone
Yeah.
have dietary requirements?
Any dairy or I'm gluten, so no, just me. Great.
Yeah, I'm gluten too.
You're
But
gluten-
don't worry about me.
Yeah, well, we'll just they've got gluten-free pizzas.
So we'll just order a whole bunch of pizzas, and then if you and we'll figure out some
Me?
like
Okay, so vegetarian, gluten.
yeah, okay.
Anyone else? Don't be shy. Okay.
So we'll figure out some like Venmo situation for getting a whole bunch of pizza. Okay, we'll figure that out later. All right, that's that. And then any last housekeeping things, Daniel, Mike, things I should say? No. All right, cool. Let's do this. All right, so guys, we're gonna do this. I want to do like lightning style demo pitches. Okay, so for the folks who are pitching, go for about 3 minutes or so. For the folks who are demoing, about 3 minutes or so. If you want to pitch and demo, we would love to see that. Okay. What are some things that those of us who want to see demos want to hear from founders? Zephyr?
We would love to know how you built what you built.
Yeah.
We want to, open the kimono and see what's under the covers.
What else do we want to see, Dennis? what we want to know?
Any challenges?
Sorry?
Any technical challenges you faced?
Oh, this is like what kind of technical is?
I don't know, like choice of tools, architecture, anything. Like going from like demo to production.
Yeah. For the folks who do angel investing, do you like seeing more of the product? I know I do. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So anyways, to the extent that you're open to showing us some stuff, do. Otherwise, tell us about your company and what you're doing, and if you're raising, how much you're raising, and where you're at with that process, when your round closes, and who's in it, and how we can be a part of it. And if you're not raising, show us what you built and talk to us about which tools or frameworks you used, which agents you used, what strategies you used, what you learned from the process. We'd love to hear things that you learned. In fact, if there's one crystal clear thing you could say in a 3-minute window is what you learned about something, would be really valuable for folks. Okay. So let's do, up to 3 minutes of presentation and then up to 3 minutes of Q&A. And I'm going to just, forgive me guys, I'm going to keep it going. So I'm going to be that assertive moderator guy who gets us going. I want to do like a solid hour of presentations and Q&A and then have us do big Revel Wrist dinner party. All right. So who are folks that need to skedaddle? All right, Anthony, and what is your name again?
Piers.
Pierre's. Oh, Pierre. All right. I'm sorry, you? Pierre's.
Piers. Yeah.
Yes, okay, great. All right. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right. And then you have your computer?
Yeah.
All right, super. And you can either AirPlay to our TV or you can plug in through this HDMI